Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the C-Block mod pack. So last time we set up this little circuit area, it's just producing the boards. I did not realize that's producing 4 boards at a time. So yeah, we have more of these module boards than we need. I really am inclined to double up this now, and perhaps double up this. Like, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do with all those. Like, what's the recipe? The module main boards versus the basic module boards. These are for the circuit, speed modules. I don't know. They changed how all the circuitry, all the module stuff worked. So it's not the same way as when we did last time. These main boards are also needed. So we're going to need like 5 of these and 1 of these. I get it. That's why these produce 4 to 1. To be annoying. If it was 1 to 4, it would make more sense. But actually, these need it also, don't they? No? Anyway. It's weird, they start out with... They put it back to 0 instead of to 1. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some science going. Like, right now, we can go ahead and make these circuit boards, and that's what you need for science, for the modules lab. To get the basic module research going. These need the electronic assembly machine too, but this isn't going to be the main way for this. We're just going to make a temporary little area, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's make a temporary little area that will just spit out a few of these circuit boards. And they need solder and basic module boards, and we'll just grab them. Just for the really early science. Eventually, we're gonna actually have to make the modules to do the science, but for now, this is fine. Good enough. And it's solder and transistors, right? And components. I don't know why I made that gap there, it's not really doing anything. Alright, so let's make a few for us. Like, what are they gonna run out of first? Transistors. Doesn't matter. And from there we can go ahead and make a lab. We'll need the full... No, we don't need the full spectrum. We need the electrochemics lab, which needs these circuits. And these, which needs iron. No, it needs this. It doesn't even need the electrochemics. It just needs 3 of these. Okay. Not even 3, really. I don't know what I'm thinking. Why is this stopped? Did it run out of components already? Okay. I probably should set it up so that it's reading it in from belts, but So the research we're going to be getting is just each of the individual module zeros. And after that, it actually starts needing the main boards too. But you can go surprisingly long here without needing the higher tier stuff. It's just a ton of these circuit boards. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think. Okay, never mind. Tear all this up. We're gonna do this proper. Should I do it proper right now, or should I get the reds going? I need these and then reds. Oh, let's get the reds going. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have the. Right now, I don't even have the assembling machines to build these. So let's go ahead and get that. Do things proper. Don't try to shortcut. It just ends up sending you behind, wasting your time. I kind of wish I hadn't made my little mall right here in this inaccessible little area in the middle of the base rather than off the side. But it was really convenient before I had my car, because it was close to everywhere. Well, it was equally far from everywhere. But now I have to weave my way in. Why is this all stopped? We're out of solder. Right. That happens sometimes. We need more of that. How are we doing on lead also? That's pretty good for now. I can fill it up a little bit. What about carbon? We might be low on carbon. Excuse me. More than enough. That will keep it going for a bit. You don't have enough of those because this doesn't have solder. Same issue. We have plenty of carbon though. I was worried for nothing. Let's just grab some solder. It's funny, we're doing kind of the exact same thing over here as we are across the way, just in a much lower tech state. With these terrible machines that aren't even suited for making circuit-based things. Electronics. I don't have enough basic circuits, of all things. Alright, that will give me 7 to make things happen. And then hopefully that will be enough for me to actually start making the reds over there. And we can, well, probably not. Yeah. Maybe we'll make like a few by hand or something. Just so we don't have to keep on coming all the way back here. Oops. I do like about in C Block, it makes you build really big. Like, you have to have a lot of stuff going on. Otherwise, it just doesn't produce anywhere near as much as it needs. Like, half of my base, well, a third of my base? More like a quarter. A quarter of my base is these things producing the sludge, the mineral sludge. And a quarter's panels, of course. And then here's everything else, and then the new effort. It's just, that's quite a scale there. I don't know. Ignore me, I'm all confused. So we were saying we were gonna make the reds next, which aren't called red, they're called electronic. No, they're called basic. No, what are they called? I thought they were called electronic. They're called advanced circuits, but I wasn't talking about them, I'm talking about these. They're electronic circuit boards. Okay. So, components, transistors, and solder. And this has a nice ratio of 1 to 2, or 2 to 1, right? This is speed 5, or this is required 5. This is... Never mind. It is because it needs 2. So, but it's a bit off from being a nice ratio. It's 5. It's 10 to 6. Okay, and we're gonna need the cable in there too, which I suppose we'll just bring in on belts. How do I want to do this? I'm thinking 2 sets of 6. I'm liking that. 2 sets of 6. Or 2 sets of 3 for now. Like that. And here's the red. These would be the 2 like that. It's a logistics problem. How are we going to get these things, and that these things have its own stuff? I guess we're gonna run a line like this. It's just like how we make the green circuits, I suppose, in the base game. Just a little more compressed. It does need 3 things, so we'll have to bring something like right here too. And then we'll have stuff going like this. Should it go up? Perhaps it should go up. Do the logistics down there. Will it need to be 2 things? Yeah, it will need to be 2 things, I said. But I could have this wrap around. That might be the neater way of doing this. I kind of like it. It's not ideal, but these require so much. I mean, I guess we could make... How much are we going to need these separate? The electronic circuit boards. Like, what are they here for? They're only for making the advanced circuits. There's no point in having them separate at all. Okay, this is going to work. Aluminum and copper are the big ones. And unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to work. Do I want to make copper right here on site? Maybe? Sure. Oh, no. We don't have enough of these, so that's enough for me to not bother. That got messed up somehow. Alright. Eventually we're going to output down. Don't know what my head's thinking about. There you go. So, either way we think about it, we're only going to have a half belt for aluminum and copper, and that should be fine. Because of how slow the recipe is. In fact, we might want to just double this up and have another one right here. Anyway, it'll work out. We're kind of closer than I usually am for these, but that's okay. I don't think it's a problem. So this will be what? Aluminum and circuits? Where is the aluminum? It's not being made till down there. Okay. I hadn't thought about that. That's fine. We'll make it work. Little messy, but it only exists for a little tiny bit of it. It's better than running underneath this one, I guess. I guess we could have gone right here. Meh, it is what it is. Alright, this will be... We're gonna need more of those. I should just keep making them. Oops. Alright. Now it should be making some now, right? As soon as we have power. No, it won't, because we haven't actually hooked up these. What am I thinking? So to get these, they need solder, components, and transistors, and these. Do I need those for anything else? Yeah, I do. I need them for other brains. So we'll go ahead and not just turn this in. We'll draw it off. That might not have made sense. We are going to... I could have just taken this off the belt entirely. Instead, we are going to use it. And we're going to continue it with it on the belt and just draw off it with a splitter. How am I going to make that work? We need so many more of these. Looks like we're having iron problems. Huh. Like that. That'll work. Yeah. Is there a number difference in what they need? They need a lot of transistors and components. Okay, so we'll put the solder back here also, I guess. Oh, it goes the wrong way. Wait a minute. Forgot about that. Forgot that solder is weird. I guess we could have done something like that with aluminum. The aluminium. But this is fine. Okay, the other line right here. How do I want to make this happen? Right like that, I guess. Well, there's no need to do that like that. That can just be one step further. This will be the basic then, I guess. We're kind of getting into a lot of trouble with all these different things so close together. So this needs to be... It can't be like that. It needs to be like this. There. So is that going to work? We're going to need 4 of them every 2 point something seconds. So 2 per second, and this belt is going to be producing 6.5 per second. So probably not, unfortunately. We're going to need to upgrade it to a red, I think. The inside, just the inside. Probably we're not producing them enough that it's going to work anyway. But, you know, future-proof everything. I don't know why this is only on one side. It's a little worrisome. It just needs to be red till we get to the get past the first one. Come on, get done. There. I might as well. There. Okay. So that's 13. So it probably doesn't matter. The ratios are not perfect. This is still pretty slow. Even in a red. But it's just eating through the components. Power problems, apparently. At night. We've been good at night so far, but I guess now we're suddenly using a lot. Okay, so we have red circuits. That's kind of like was the ultimate goal of this entire left side of the map. Like all of this was all to get red circuits being produced. Well, not this bit. This bit's different. But all of that right there. It, as a nice side effect, is also going to be making those modules. So we'll get them going. So does all of the module science only require one of the types of modules? Like, where is it all? Yeah, it requires. This only requires green all the way up. Little irksome. How am I gonna do this? It's not even here. It's the module main, not the module main board. It's the basic module board. So solder, components, transistors. Very similar to what we just did, which was a mess. Look at that. It's so ugly. Well, I'm gonna leave a gap and just do it right here. I'm thinking, can we make this a bit more elegant? Like that? Oops. Alright. And then there's components, right? Yeah, components. You know, since we already ruined that kind of pattern, let's just keep ruining it. We can bring him in like that. Or... not easily, no. Okay. And then the boards itself, I should make this only on one side, shouldn't I? Okay, I'm just gonna search for this, because otherwise we keep having to navigate to it. Basic module. It's not there. Basic. It's not there. Module. There it is. No, that's the logic board. It's not there. Where is it? It's called Basic Module Board, but I can't search for... board? There. Some of this is... This thing is a little weird about what it allows you to search for. So yeah, I should make this only on one side. Or no, that's silly. Well, it can work either way. There we go. So, just like this. Which is the slow one? It needs a lot of the transistors. Okay, so it's even on both. Like I'm thinking, do I want to split these up and have them come in both as blue, or can I just rely on the red? I think we'll just rely on the red. There. Okay. And they're all going to need eventually the module main boards, right? Yeah, eventually they're going to need module main boards to do that science, and even further along they're going to need the plastic ones. But that's fine. We'll put the module main boards here then. I think. Can I get all the way across? Not quite. There you go. And we can actually do some science. Just get all of them going. Yeah, I guess that's it though. They need the module cases, which will run on this side right here, I suppose. What about the modules themselves? Like once we have these, and I've turned into that, to turn it into more things, we're gonna need circuits and the cases, of course, and these, which need solder, the module contacts, and the wire, and this. Okay, so that's a completely different thing. Its own little production line, which will eventually be used. The speed module then gets used in the next one's cable. Which then gets combined with that. That's quite a jump. Needs the processing units. Those feel like they're quite a ways off. I mean, we don't even have the science for the logic boards yet. Or the circuit boards, or the fiberglass. Yeah, that's no point in trying to dream too big. We'll just, we'll do with what we got. Do I want to build more of these? We could do the science for the module case. Well, I'm sorry. We could build the module cases right here, and then we could get this science going along. I might as well. So module cases, plastic bars, and aluminum plates. And let's make this 4, just because even numbers are happier. It still hasn't filled up the other side of the belt. I'm curious what's going on in my smelter that it's doing that. I know that it is going to fill up the left side first, but I thought if once it fills it up, it'll fill up the right side also. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be stopped. I don't know which way I want that belt to go yet, so we'll leave it on them. That was stupid. Just go like that. It's fine. Okay. So if we were to set it like this, we need to be outputting right there. It takes a long time. It's a slow recipe. And it needs to be in a regular assembly machine. We don't need a lot of them now. Oh, I haven't heard that in a long time. Let's go ahead and get the other modules going. Like, that'd be a nifty mod. Like, if you could just see some sort of a visual representation of when you achieved different sciences. And how much idle time you had and all that. That'd be cool, just to see it. So, plastic and aluminum. We're gonna need more of those again. Yep. Alright. There. That should just produce infinite module science for us over time. If we keep choosing the right things. And it's kind of got all the components we need to do some of the module stuff. Like we might just steal the output here and do modules out this way. Pulling in like rubber and green things and all that. Green circuits. Alright. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take a break there. We made some real progress today. We have module science going. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.